I think that attentional learning is necessary because just correlative learning is not working very well. The machine learning algorithms that we are currently using largely rely on massive backpropagation over many layers. And the brain is not only not such a neatly layered structure, but it's has links all over the place. And also we know that the brain is more efficient. It needs very fewer instances of observing a certain thing before it makes a connection and is able to make inferences from that connection. And so you need to have a system that is able to basically single out the parts of the architecture that need to be changed. And this is what we call attention, right? When you are learning, you have a phase where you do simple associative learning, usually right after you're born and before, when you form your body map and so on. And after the initial layers are formed, after the brain areas are somewhat laid out and initialized and connected to each other, you do attentional learning. And this attentional learning requires that you decide what to pay attention to in which context and what to change and why, and when to reinforce it and when to undo it. And this is something that is we are starting to do now in AI, especially with the transformer, where attention suddenly plays a role, and we make models of the system that we are learning over. So in some sense, the attention agent is an agent that lives inside of a learning agent. And this learning agent lives inside of a control agent. And the control agent is directing our relationship to the universe, right? You notice that you're not in charge of your own motivation. You notice that you're not directly in charge of your own control. But what you can do is you can pay attention to things. And the models that you generate while paying attention are informing the behavior of the overall agent. And the more we become aware of that, the more this can influence our control. And this is, I think, what's meant by enlightenment. Once we notice that we are not directly embedded into the universe, but that we are embedded into a set of representations about the universe, and that we can author these representations, we gain more agency. Right. It's also important not to gain this agency too early. Right? If you realize that what you perceive is a dream that is generated by your own brain, and you are still at the stage where you think the purpose is to make the dream be as nice as possible, you're going to cheat, right? You're just going to create delusions for yourself. But you're not meant to do this. You're meant to create the best model of reality that you can come up with to act on it as efficiently as possible.